up? Welcome back to day 23 of Vlogmas. We are almost at the end of this month already. It is almost Christmas, which is crazy. But yeah, today basically just got up, showered, got ready, and I'm just uploading and importing the footage from yesterday's vlog so I can edit and get that up for you guys. I do have a little bit of errands to run today. Oh my gosh, the sun is like going in and out of clouds and it's really messing with the lighting, so sorry about that. But a few errands to run today. It is still literally freezing outside, but it is supposed to warm up like later today and kind of into tomorrow, which will be nice. So really looking forward not to being in this deep freeze right now. But yeah, that's pretty much what's happening this morning, and I'll bring you guys along for the day. All right, we have the video exporting from yesterday, so while we wait for that to export, let's do the advent calendar. We only have a few more days left. I have no idea what to expect for the rest of the days. We only got what, three left? Oh my goodness. All right, here's what we got for today's candy. It's called Vegan Kiss Kiss. I'm gonna guess it's a version of like Hot Lips. I don't know if they're gonna be like cinnamon flavored or what, but they are little lips. I don't really know what they smell like. Nothing, but here's what they look like. They are cute. Let's take a taste test. Oh yeah, they're cinnamony. I don't like this. Well, I had to spit that one out. That was definitely the probably grossest candy in there. Strawberry, they taste like cinnamon. And it's yuck. Damon says they taste different. But I don't want to take a risk and try the rest of the flavors in there. It's cinnamon! Anyways, I didn't like them. Alright, Damon's being my guinea pig. He did give me one back, saying this is watermelon. And this one is good. I don't know what I ate for the first one, but that was not good. This one is good. Although, all in all, what's that one? What? Grape? No, shoot. No, this one tastes off to me. Anyway, alright, fine. I'll bump the rating to 4 out of 10. Alright. Bad news, you guys. I just tried to leave to go to my appointment and do errands. My car is deader than a raccoon on the side of the highway in midsummer. So that's great. Damon's car also dead. I was gonna take his, but his is also dead. So can't even boost one another's cars, and that is just unfortunate. I drove it Monday like to the mall and like let it heat up, and then drove it Tuesday as well, like gave it a pretty good drive, but didn't drive it all yesterday. Like I didn't leave the house yesterday, and I feel like that was maybe a mistake. I should have just like started it, went out, drove it around for a while so it could charge and warm up, but I didn't. I just didn't want to go outside, and with it being like minus 45, almost minus 50 overnight, like I just feel like it's had no chance. So hopefully it thaws out a little bit in the next while here, but that is unfortunate. Don't really know what to do. Did it work? No. Okay, yep, cars are deader than dead. Great. So we are staying home for the next few days. I think we'll just end up removing the batteries from the cars, bringing them inside so they can thaw out at least, and then I don't know, hopefully they start later. But I have to rebook my appointment now. Thankfully I didn't get like a cancellation policy, but yeah, I think I'll have to do like a walk-in appointment because they are booked until January and I need this appointment sooner than that. Okay guys, since today's plans kind of failed, I wanted to talk to you about my New Year's like 2023 goals and resolutions for today's vlog. I was actually gonna save this for tomorrow's vlog, but since plans kind of got changed, I'm just gonna do it in this vlog anyways. So I just wrote them down here on my phone, so I will be like reading off of this for like my prompts and stuff. But yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so first off, I want to say that 2023 is likely going to bring a lot of new changes. I feel like obviously me not working a formal job is going to be my biggest change. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, 2023 is going to bring some, yeah. So the first thing, obviously not having a formal job. I really want to put everything into my content creation and my business, so I'm not really sure what that's going to look like, to be honest, but I really want to be able to hone my skills and be confident in like the work that I'm doing, seeking out like brand collaborations collaborations, doing my affiliate income, etc., like really streamlining my business and making sure that I obviously can support myself full time and really like expand my business too, because I feel like working part-time with, you know, Lululemon and then part-time of this, I really couldn't like put everything into it. So whether that's, you know, having a podcast or having a blog, an email newsletter, a text list, obviously like getting my business registered, up and running, all of the things, using QuickBooks, all of that kind of stuff. Because like right now I'm trying to still like cut as many corners as possible, but I feel like in 2023 I really want to take this seriously, obviously, because it's going to be my full-time job, and also just any skills when it comes to like editing, camera use, photos, etc. Like I just want to be able to hone my skills and get better at that and really see my business take off. So that's number one. Number two, I feel like maybe moving. I think we've lived in this place for like 3.5 years now, and we're starting to outgrow it in the sense that, you know, we would like more space for, you know, hobbies or just like even a workspace for me, because like our living room, kitchen, dining area is like literally all one big room, and sometimes not having that separation can get a little bit difficult, especially when both of us might be working from home. We get like a little bit distracted by each other. So I would love a office space, a filming space, so that like I can keep my tripods and stuff set up always like they are now, but they're just kind of like cluttered in the room. But I'd love like a office space where I can like decorate it to film videos, have like a clothing rack, all of that stuff. And we would love a garage. Damon loves to work on his car and stuff, and I feel like having a garage would be super useful. So just kind of like outgrowing the space. We would love a yard, even if it's just like a small yard. We just don't really have one now where I live because we're like in an above garage suite, so it gets so hot in here during the summer. It would be so nice to have like a small little yard to go hang out in. Damon loves to garden, so if we had like a small garden as well outside, that would be something that's really, I don't know, ideal. Would love for that to happen. I have no idea if it's going to happen, but maybe we can make that happen in 2023. But on that note, when it comes to finances, really being mindful with my spending and where we're spending it. I feel like I kind of referenced this previously, but I don't know. Right now, when it comes to rent, like we pay like a pretty good price for my area and stuff, and we have all of our utilities and stuff covered in that price. So moving right now would also be very expensive because rent has only gone up, and you know, all of that jazz with inflation. But being, I think, more mindful in our spending, obviously not shopping as much, maybe not buying as many clothes, especially when it comes to food. Like food and clothes are definitely our biggest expenses, I think, for us. So, well, for me, clothes and food for sure. So because I don't have like a discount at Lululemon, I feel like I'm not going to spend quite as freely as I did like this year, which is fine because my closet is honestly full of clothes that, you know, I would ever need. So I don't really need more, and of course it's still part of this job, like I say. So just being mindful about the pieces that I am, you know, buying, cleaning out my closet a little bit more often, trying to sell those or, you know, pass them on, Plato's Closet kind of thing. Food is also another big one. We love food, so we love cooking, we love eating out. So I feel like making a grocery list and sticking to it, making less trips to the stores and less trips to like specialty stores like the Asian supermarket and things like that. Just being really mindful about, you know, what we're spending our money on with food, because I feel like that definitely, you know, gets very pricey very quickly, especially with inflation. They're saying it's going to go up another $1,000 per family of 4 household, which we're only a family of 2, and we do keep it, you know, quite low cost and on a budget. But even so, I feel like it's just starting to add up, and I would love to bring that back. I feel like I used to be really good at making grocery lists and sticking to it. I also didn't have a car then, so like it was less convenient to go to the grocery store. I'd have to take the bus. It would take like 2 hours, and I was just like so much more mindful, and I'd like to get back to that. And I also want to invest in my TFSA, RSP, in my business, in just regular investments. I feel like I was really in a good place with like investments and making monthly contributions, and, you know, having a more stable income definitely makes that easier. I feel like I definitely had a salaried income, which made that super easy to just streamline investments monthly. I feel like I've kind of strayed away from that since leaving my like corporate job and working retail. So I'd love to get back to that and just investing for my future, because I know that's really important. It's never too late to start, but I don't know, that's just something also that kind of just like stresses me out, and trying to plan for the future so far in advance and, you know, picking all the right investments, I just don't really understand. So I feel like you know, learning more about it so it's not as daunting and scary is something that I would love to do in 2023. All right, moving on is cooking new meals every week, every month, whatever that might look like. But I feel like we've gotten into a really consistent routine of like the same meals and stuff, and maybe that's why we've been eating out a little bit more or being a little bit more lazy in terms of cooking meals. We've also been super busy, so I kind of get that, like, you know, time for your money kind of thing. So like if you're so busy and, you know, you just don't have time to cook, then getting meals. But I feel like cooking new meals definitely helps switch up the excitement of meal planning and grocery shopping and all that stuff. So trying to incorporate new meals. The thing is, I don't really eat dairy or bread, so I feel like Pinterest can be a little bit difficult sometimes when you look up like quick, easy meals or fun meals. Then it's just like cheese and bread, which I don't know, I don't love, but we'll see. So getting back into cooking new meals at least like once a week. The next thing is fitness, being in a good gym routine. I relied on like Orange Theory and berries for a while, and now I feel like I have enough of like a foundation of like exercises, movements, formulations, and routines that, you know, I could kind of work through and make my own. Because the thing for me is like going to the gym, A, the motivation, and B, I just didn't know what to do. Like I don't know how to use all the machinery and what movements to do and how to tone or target each like muscle group. But I feel like now going to like multiple group classes that I kind of understand that a little bit more. So, you know, getting away from just going to group classes, maybe building my own personal fitness routine and sticking to that. I would love to do that. I feel like I'm pretty fit right now, so I'd like to keep that up and be, you know, maybe in better shape even so in 2023. And again, the biggest motivator for that is ringette. Honestly, love playing the sport and I just want to be better, so going to the gym helps that motivation. So would love to get into a consistent fitness routine, whatever that might look like still doing group classes but also incorporating that into my own gym routine. Number 5 would be to foster friendships. Now that I don't obviously work with people in like a face-to-face capacity, I really want to make the effort to see more of my friends and foster that relationship with my friend circle, and being mindful about the people that I am spending my time with, and, you know, making sure that they are adding to my life in a positive way. I mean, most people do, but like, you know what I mean? Like no time for mediocre friendships, and just making sure that I'm really surrounding myself with people that add positivity to my life. And I feel like that's really important still to have a social life. So I really want to make more of an effort to foster those friendships, going out for coffee, catching up with people, even just texting or calling, saying hi. So that's another thing. I would love to declutter this house and keep it clean. I definitely feel like in the 3.5 years we've been here, we've accumulated a lot of things, and I would love to start 2023 off on a clean foot with, you know, less clutter in the house and try and keep that way. I feel like also if we move, that kind of would play into it, because you literally are forced to go through everything to pack it up. So I don't know if that will come hand in hand, but I'd love to just like declutter the house. I get really like anxious when things are, you know, messy and cluttered. So I do love a clean space. It really helps me in my mood and being productive. And the last thing that I came up with is to travel more, whether that just be like a quick little getaway or, you know, just seeing more of the world. I definitely feel like I've put that on a back burner lately, and just, you know, would love to travel more now that I don't have like a full-time job per se. Like I don't have to report to somebody. I don't have X amount of vacation days or hours to use or could use. Like I could really be more flexible with that. So I would love to venture out a little bit more than my home city and kind of surrounding provinces. So maybe 2023 is that year. But that is pretty much all of my New Year's goals / resolutions. I know we like tend to set goals and resolutions, and, you know, we stick to them for the first couple months and then they kind of fall by the wayside. So let me know your tips and tricks for trying to stick by your New Year's resolutions, and if you have any for this next upcoming year, let me know down below on what they are. But I also think I'm going to end the vlog here because there's honestly nothing else going on today. Like literally we're gonna have dinner, same thing. Like my life is very routine based, I would say. Day to day, wake up, editing, we're doing stuff, we're filming, and then having dinner, going to bed, watching TV, going to bed kind of thing. So I am going to end the vlog here, you guys. Thanks for joining me for day 23 of Vlogmas, and we only have a couple more to go. So I really hope to see you for the last 2 days, and I will see you in those vlogs. Bye.